guys, this is just a quick thing to say that I will be talking about books for a long time in this video, so if you want certain timestamps for each book, I'm going to put that down below. I talked about tarot, psychic abilities, and then astrology, so I'm putting that down below for you guys. So if you don't want to watch all of it, that's totally fine. But yeah. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Tosh, and in today's YouTube video we are going to be doing a book haul. I want to show you my cute shirt. It has these huge sleeves. I look like a bat or like a vampire. It's so cute. But so I wanted to show you. I have my little witch shirt on today for my little book haul. So in today's book haul we are going to be talking about my favorite beginner books for astrology, tarot cards, even developing your psychic abilities. These books are very beginner friendly. These are some of the books that I used when I was first learning. I don't have a lot of astrology books because I did learn a lot of my astrology online. I did my own research online. I would not suggest using TikTok as your main research area. That's like no diss to people that are like legit on TikTok sharing great information, sharing actual information, but there is some information on TikTok that I feel is not great. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So these books would be great if you're just starting to get into things, and if you want a little bit more, I don't know, something to read, something to do. Like, I honestly love doing research. I love reading, so these are great. So the first one that I would recommend to everyone, because it's just so cute, first of all, it's Astrology, Using the Wisdom of the Stars in Your Everyday Life. So it literally has like all of the little placements. Super cute, love it. So it literally gives you like a whole page of Gemini. I think it gives you each page is different. So it gives you like the dates, the symbols, what does it mean to have planets in Gemini, what does it mean to what does it say, like what does Gemini represent? So it says communication, networking, social butterfly, light and dark, the need for change, and then the negative traits. Again, I don't really believe in the word negative. I do not think anything is negative. I think things can show up in different ways in your life. So super cute, and it has all of the zodiac signs. And then this is the part that I like super love, because astrology is just not your sun sign, and I think we're all learning that, right? So it says the planets. So it literally gives you all of the planets, what each planet represents. So like, look, the moon, and it will show you like what each sign is in the moon. So I have a Gemini moon. So it says, Gemini moon, what feeds you is verbal contact or learning, reading and information exchange as part of your daily routine. Yeah, I love like this. This is like my energy. Like this is like a verbal thing that I love doing. Like I love talking. I love, sharing my own thoughts. So it goes through each one and like what each planet represents and stuff like that. So then we have the houses, and I'm not gonna be I want to be in depth so you guys know what you're getting. So if you guys do want to purchase this, this says it's $25. I think my mom got this for me at like Costco or something like that. So the houses, yes. So in astrology you have the houses. You have 12 houses that represent each sign that has the planets, blah blah blah. If you're into astrology, you've already known this. If you're just learning astrology, this would be, and I would say even if you are pretty good at astrology, this is just a great book to reference and stuff like that when you are doing your own research. On my Twitter, I love to talk about astrology. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to talk about, and this is just a great reference. Honestly, I haven't looked at this book in so long, and I'm kind of upset that I haven't, because I forgot how good it is. So yeah, it just has so many different layers and stuff like that. Starting a family, like what the fuck? Like if you're into that, you can look up, I guess, what kind of kid you have. I don't know. I just feel like this book is so helpful. It talks about money in this one. Like seriously, like you can get so much knowledge, and it's such a thick book, and I feel like for $25 this is a really big steal, especially because you could do so much research within it. And if you do research, then you can read your own birth chart. You could read your friends. You can I know all of us girlies are really getting our mans, our partners, I'll say our partners, I don't know what anyone's sexual orientation is, but getting our partners birth time, because we love looking at the charts. Like, we all do that, you know what I mean? Like, we're all like a little sneaky. So yeah. So this is my first astrology book. Definitely recommend it. I would give this probably a 10 out of 10. So then the next one I have is You Were Born for This, Astrology for Radical Self-Acceptance. So I just got this book from Barnes & Noble probably like a month ago. I actually got a Barnes & Noble membership, and I felt so adulting. I was like, oh my god, like I have a Barnes & Noble membership, like look at me. Also want to preference this video is probably gonna be a little longer because I do have a lot of books I want to show. So this book, I would say this is more for a self-reflection book in a sense, and if you want to understand your placements. So again, I flipped to the sun in Cancer. We really are a Cancer season, like we're talking about it. So it says the sun in Cancer, so it gives you literally a rundown of your sign. What makes your sun in Cancer you and stuff like that. And yeah, it has like cute little, okay, we're just gonna keep that cap on the ground. Oh, I just got my book wet, fuck. It just has like cute little things for you to think about yourself and stuff like that. And it's kind of more like, again, a self-reflection book. Like, how do you view yourself? And how does your placement kind of like inflict that? You know what I mean? And I hate when men are like, and I want to say specifically men because I've never ran into a woman that said this to me, but they're like, why is astrology your whole personality? Like, it's not. Like, I feel like astrology is a great tool to learn yourself. Like, we are not raw dogging life, guys. We are using astrology, we're using tarot, we're using, you know, whatever to have a good time. So again, like the first book, it does go into like the sun in the 9th house, the sun in the 12th house, and how does that reflect on your life and things like that. So this is a great book if you want to learn how to read birth charts, I would say. I'd say this one is a great book when you're first starting out and just want to know the basics of everything. It's super brief, super in-depth, but it's also like, here's the point. Whereas this one makes you think a little bit more. So I hope you guys can see like the self-reflection questions. So this one is $18.99. So then the next ones I'll save my tarot for last. Yeah. So these, I have 3 books here. So the first one I'm going to talk about that I really haven't touched this in a long time. I have not touched this book in a long time. Actually, look here, I was highlighting some stuff. So it is Palm Readings for Beginners, a guide to discovering your strengths and decoding your life path. And this is $11.99. So I got a palm reading book. This was a gift. And I've never really been interested in palm reading. I've never put time into wanting to go deep into it, but this is a book that I was into for a good period of time. And look, it even shows you like the type of nails you have and stuff like that, like what your nails mean, what your finger shape means. I think this is good. This would be like a good like extra hobby for me on the side if I do want to develop that and stuff like that. If you are into palm reading and stuff like that, it just shows you different like what your each hand means. I'm pretty sure I have a water hand because yeah, I think I have a water hand. Wow. Oh my god, why are we doing so much water sign stuff today? Like literally, Cancer is ruled by like Cancer's a water sign. Okay, I guess the theme for this video is Cancer, so hello Cancer, it is your season. I hope you're having a great season. I've been crying like almost every day, so there's that. But I am a Cancer rising, so you know, out here. The mounts of the hands. Yeah, this is awesome. So one thing I do remember, so each mount on your hand, so like these little huge things, even all the way around, are ruled by the planets. And I thought that was super interesting. Again, I would probably never palm read, but I do remember some of this stuff. I feel like palm reading, oh my gosh, you have to have some good eyes, and I don't know if I have some good eyes. I don't know. This would be a fun book if you are into palm reading. It is a super easy beginner guide, and yeah. Cool. The next one I have, so I just got this one as well, probably like 2 weeks ago. I do buy like a lot of books all the time. at my local Barnes and Noble or at your local metaphysics shop, which I think is great. I do have some more. I'm not a witch and I don't identify with Wicca or paganism or anything like that, but I do have some more witchier. I don't like the word witchier. Like, I do have witch books. I do have books that are not for beginner level, and I don't know if I should show those, but if you guys are interested in seeing those, I would definitely show them. But first I want to say, like, do your research before you do anything of this. Astrology is super easy. Like, astrology is not that, but when I show you all the tarot, like, seriously, do your research before you get into tarot, because you do not want to have anything bad happen to you. So this one, I hold this dear and near to my heart because I do work with angels. So it's the Encyclopedia of Angels by Richard Webster. This one is $16.99. So this is literally just all the freaking angels that you can think of. Literally all of the angels. So I do some work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Hanel, and wow, it even shows you that. I did not know that. Anyways, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel are pretty well known, but then you have like the other angels who are always there, always around you, but we don't really know them as well, because I personally have never read the Bible. I don't know what they mention in the Bible, you know, anything like that. So I think they are mentioned in the Bible, whatever. But this one's awesome. I did not know they had this actually. So it shows you who your archangel is depending on your sign. So I love this book because, again, I do work with angels, so I like to just have this. Because angels, when they talk to you, they don't really tell you their name right away. They kind of do. So Hanel came to me as Hannah. I was like, Angel Hannah, like, who is that? Like, but they come to you in more of like a human form because it's easier to understand. Like, I wouldn't, if the name Hanel came in my head, I'd be like, okay, I don't know what that is. Like, I've never heard that in my life. So they come to you in different forms. If you do work with angels, I would definitely suggest this because their names be coming to you crazy, so you can kind of figure out what description fits with them or what name is kind of close to theirs. So I think that's awesome. I really do love this book. This book smells like incense. I think it's because it's from the metaphysical shop and they always have one burning. But I don't know. I think this is really awesome. If you are interested in meeting your guardian angels, your archangels, and kind of what signs they give. This shows like the signs that they will give to you. So I know some angels, I think Archangel Michael, he gives me pennies all the time. I will find pennies randomly. The craziest one I found is I walked outside, I think I was having a bad day. I walked outside to my car and there was a penny right on top of my car. Like, I'm opening my car door and there's a penny right on top of it. And I was like, oh my God. But it shows you the type of signs they give you. It shows you who they are, like what they represent, what they did, etc., etc. So if you are into angels, this is a book. So this is Psychic Vision, Develop Your Clairvoyant and Remote Viewing Skills. This one is $16.99. So I initially got this one because I have some of the clairs. The clairs are psychic abilities. I think there's 7 or 5. I don't know. I have 3 that I know of, so I wanted to develop some of my psychic abilities because that is how I help my intuition, help my tarot reading, etc., etc. So this one is super good because it asks you a lot of questions and it is a lot of visual techniques in this one. So it's like they kind of want you to envision things. So like what would, like, visualize a color in your head. What does that feel like? What does it, sound like? If you see like they, this is so funny. They show you like symbols and stuff like that in here. So I think after this book, I got really big into symbolism and stuff like that. So when I said, oh, look, there's a hummingbird, like that means to me that I'm being watched over right now. I am guided. So again, the hummingbird has its own meaning and you can definitely follow that. But like the butterfly, I think the butterfly represents to me angels and, that was a weird bird noise, angels and past loved ones. I think that is, like, that's when I see a butterfly, I'm like, oh, like there's my great grandpa, or oh, there's my angel, you know what I mean? Like, it means a lot to me. So this is super good if you want to start developing your psychic abilities and understanding symbolism and what it means to you. Like the penny, like the penny to me is literally my angels and stuff like that. So anyways, if you want this book to get to know yourself a little bit more, because everyone has psychic abilities, everyone does, I truly believe that. It's just how much you want to tap into them, or how much you want to get to know that side of yourself. And again, I am not saying just go balls to the wall with these things. Please do research. Okay, so now my tarot books. Okay, I'm gonna start from my least favorite to my most favorite. So this one is called A Little Bit of Tarot, an introduction to reading tarot. This is $9.95, and I think this is like aesthetically pleasing. It's super cute. This is probably from Barnes and Noble. I think it was a gift, but I didn't really use this one a lot. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't find it as helpful as I thought I would. It's super like, it's like really chill, I would say. It's very chill reading, and I don't think it gives you as in depth as you would want it to be. Like the Seven of Wands, it gives you like a little brief outline, and then like how it kind of relates to your life. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I do not recommend this book. If you do have it, I hope it worked for you, and I love that, but I do not personally recommend this book. So I'm not really gonna stand this one long because I didn't read it. I just brought it just to say, if you do have this, awesome. If not, don't get it. The next one, so this one, I've loved this one a lot. So it's Tarot for Self-Care. I thought this one was super fun. So this one is $17.99. I again got this as a gift. But I like this one because I think people think tarot is only for like jobs, relationships, you know, whatever you be seeing on TikTok. But like tarot can also be for self-care, because like the cards can represent so many different things. So Four of Wands. So I'll show you the Four of Wands, and then like this one says body, sign up for a yoga class. So like whatever the Four of Wands represents in this book, because again they all have different meanings, it'll be like, okay, so if you're having like a hard time and stuff like that. So Four of Wands, it says it's time to celebrate. You've completed an important step towards a major goal, so take a moment to pat yourself on the back. So with yoga, how would that relate? So it's like you're letting yourself breathe, you're letting yourself just feel your body and relax, and like you've achieved this goal, so now it's time to relax a little bit and like let yourself de-stress. So I really like this book. I think it's nice when you're having a hard time and you just want to go to your tarot for not advice, but for like, I guess this is advice, but it's like different advice. It's not like, okay, do your shadow work, okay, you need to journal today, okay, you need to do blah blah blah. This is like, okay, take a step back and relax. And okay, now to my favorite book ever. Oh my gosh, you guys can see I used to have so many sticky notes in this one, but I think they all ripped off, like right here. You can't really see that, but I used to have so many sticky notes. So this is the ultimate guide to tarot card reading. Oh my god, guys, this book is like home to me. I'm not kidding. This book is huge, y'all. This book is huge. This book does not have a price on it. I do not know where I got this. I don't even know where I got this book, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Probably, I don't know, but this book has been like my safe haven. Like when I tell you this taught me tarot, this taught me tarot. Like of course you have to learn your tarot yourself and stuff like that, but so what I would do, again, if you hear the siren, sorry, is I would set up my tarot cards, I would give myself a little reading, I would do the best I could interpreting myself, and then I would open the book and read their interpretation, and I'd be like, oh, that makes sense, I'm forgetting this, or I would point to whatever type of symbolism would show me onto the card, and it would just get stuck in my head. Like this literally taught me tarot. Like when I tell you I was taking notes with this book, guys. Like if you're serious about doing tarot and stuff like that, oh, I just love this book so much. Like I haven't touched it in so long, and I honestly would still revert back to this. So we turn to the sun. So it will give you the upright little quick definition, and then the reversal of it. It'll show you the picture, and then it will give you quotes, and that's what I loved about this book, the quotes. I definitely still use these quotes like to this day. I feel like they give you 3 quotes, so each quote can, like, you kind of have to read them over if you're getting, so when I was giving tarot card readings, I would read the quotes because I feel like quotes resonate with me more personally, and some people they don't, and that's totally fine. But like some of them I was like, this is perfect for the reading, and it helped me understand what the cards were having to say to me with the quote involved. I don't know, I could not give this book any more praise. Like, I literally love this book. So then it'll give you a huge description, guys, huge description. And then so within the description, it will give you a general reading. So that's the first one. And then the next one is career, work, and finance. And then you turn the page, and then you have personality types, relationship and love, spirituality, well-being, and health. And those were awesome too, because again, each card, if you're giving a love reading to someone, it's going to be different meaning. If you're giving a personality reading, like what do I see myself doing, you know what I mean, it's gonna relate so different. And with personality also, when you say give me a card to represent me, that's gonna represent you. And like, how does the sun represent you? Well, the sun is like positivity, warmth. You revolve around the sun, so you're revolving around yourself. Leo, you think about Leo traits. I also think if you, this is not like needed, but if you do want to read tarot, I would say to get into astrology, because each tarot card has a different zodiac sign. What is the word? Like, what is that word? Associated with it. So like the sun is represented by Leo, obviously, right? We know that. And then what else is in here that I also love? Oh yeah, journaling prompts and card combinations. This was super good too, because what is that noise? A suggested card combination. So this was super cool too. So it will say the sun plus a chariot. Your positive energy and personal drive will bring victory and success. How embarrassing. Victory and success. I just thought of, and they're like, give your man a book to read to see how they read. Like, that's how I'm feeling right now, like a little embarrassed. And then I'll give you the reversal, of course. But the reversal, it's way shorter. It is not that much. And I feel like because they want you to kind of, you already have like everything you need over here of like what the card represents. So you can kind of put it into the reversal. Like, okay, if the reversal of the sun is inner child, feeling down and overly optimistic, like, I think you can kind of get the gist of what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But it literally has all the cards. It is such a huge book. It's such a great book. Makes me so freaking happy. Definitely recommend this one. This is like 100 million out of 10. Like, it's that good. It's that good. So that is all my book haul for today. Again, these are just my super beginner friendly books that I would recommend to anyone that wants to get involved in any of these things. If you guys want more that is a little bit not front, like advanced books, I could definitely show you guys some of those. I just don't want people to feel like they have to jump in to the hard books right away. Like, you have to jump into reading tarot cards, or you have to jump into reading birth charts, or you're gonna know your psychic abilities right away. Like, no, you're not. And that's how life is. You're not gonna be perfect at something that you just started doing. So again, I think everyone should do research, and if books are what you like to do research with, awesome. Here's a couple suggestions. And yeah, so thank you guys so much. I know this was a longer video, so if you watched it all the way through, awesome. If not, that's okay. But I hope you guys are having a great week. And again, thank you so much for all the likes, subscribes, everything. It really means a lot. And I will be posting next Wednesday. We're going to be doing a collage, which will be fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and bye.